Bobby, we love you. Give me spell stories soon.
Alrighty, guys. How are y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? Let's get this thing started right here. Carlos, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that a lot. Mark's in here. Carlos is in here. We try to do these every Sunday as much as possible. Itzy, can you unzoom the camera just a bit?
Yes.
And tilt it down. Right up, no, up a bit. Right there. Perfect. All right, Ed's in the chat. He remembered this week. Marcelio, we got everybody tuning in. Hope you guys had a great weekend.
Are you recording?
No, not recording.
This.
Huh?
Here.
Itzy, stop it. All right. So, what's going on, guys? We'll wait for a few more people to get in chat. Pete, nice seeing you in here. Yeah, no, we had a great weekend, I guess. Didn't do too much as always. Sunday today's our only day off, so we get to relax a little bit. Try to fix this lighting here. Try to relax a little bit, but I don't know. It seems like Sundays go by so quick. Because here we are at 8 o'clock. Well, it's 8 o'clock where I'm at, and it seems the day just flies by. So we'll get started here in a second. And we got some really cool YouTube videos coming out. So I spent most of the day today editing a YouTube video that's coming out tomorrow. This one's really cool. It's another day in a life video, maybe one of the best ones I've had so far. Where's your dog? My pit bull has a... Oh, you got a crush, Bulma. You have a fan. She's sleeping on the couch. She is sleeping on the couch. Go check out Rocking Hillbilly's channel. He says he's a love child of Elvis. He's going to come show me something stupid, I'm sure. I don't know what to tell you.
He gets nothing. Never show like that.
Okay. So, we got that going on. Go check out Rocking Hillbilly's channel. And we'll get into what's going on. So, yesterday was a crazy busy day. We got slammed. Slammed hard. We sold 3 cars yesterday. Shot a full day in a life video. Took delivery of a car I bought out of state. It was just boom, 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 boom. It's kind of one of those days that makes you wish we had a full-time videographer other than Itzy doing her job and being the camera girl. But yeah, it was great. So we bought a few Corvettes this week. We sold a decent amount of Corvettes. We'll go through all that here in a second. Yeah, Elvis lives right around here. Elvis's love child. But yeah, so let's get into what we got here, because a lot of this stuff is off my website. I'll share my screen with you here in a second. But she's passed out. I'm sure she'll wake up. My dog will wake up and come over here in a second. So this one, I'm going to show you guys the first Corvette I bought this week. And we bought a few. Let me get signed in. So we're running a little bit, all this stuff is running just a tad bit behind. Mainly because, like I just said, I just finished up editing a full YouTube video that we're posting tomorrow. So make sure to go check that out tomorrow afternoon, posting a regular YouTube video. It's going to be right around 30 minutes. Trying to keep it shorter. So this Corvette I'm going to show you may potentially be sold to Rocking Hillbilly. I told him we had it coming in. Most players are blah, blah. Well, I'm trying to sign in to my account to show you guys, but it says there's an error. I may not be able to show you. I think the system is down where I bought the car. When I sell you a car, you'll start going to church. Good. Get your gospel singing back up and going. Alright, it doesn't look like it's going to be able to let me show you guys what I bought. But anyways, we'll see if that figures out. But we also got in a few more cars that are pretty cool. And I'll show you guys that here in a second. But what did you guys do? Did you guys do anything fun this weekend? Just relax? Not much. Today all I did was go to church and edit YouTube. My Sundays consist of church and YouTube. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to pull up that first Corvette. The system's down. But this is what our current inventory is looking like. So, we just got in this 2015 Corvette. It is a Z51. It's a 3LT. And it's got 39,000 miles. Is it a pink Cadillac? So this is a 2-owner car, and this one's got some engine performance modifications. It's got long tube headers. It's got different tire setup. It's got an upgraded radiator, catch can, oil and trans coolers upgraded, automatic, and bright yellow. So here's the catch can. Oh, it runs on E85 and pump gasoline with this little, I don't know, electronic upgrade. Carbon fiber roof, really clean looking car. Plan to get some more pictures of it. We just got it in. And what do you guys notice right here? We got our black top resealed. So look how black that looks. Looks really good. So we got this, all the pavement and asphalt resealed black. So it's gonna make the cars pop out, but here in Texas, you know, it eats up the paint really quick. So we'll see how long that lasts. So that kind of put a damper on things this past week because we had pretty much, we were open, but it looked like we were closed down for like 2 days because we had all the gates closed, all the cars were off the car lot. Well, because you have to let that stuff sit and dry. Your millions of followers can't wait for you to put up the new video tomorrow. Give us a sneak peek. Give you a sneak peek. I was trying to give myself a sneak peek here earlier, but my computer is running extremely slow because I've been on it for like the last all day. All day. So right before we went on live, I was trying to play back the video to make sure it saved, and well, it saved, but it wasn't playing because it's just buffering. But maybe I'll try it here in a bit. Maybe see if I can get you guys some sneak peek of it. But here's my current inventory. Got a 2004 BMW Z4, that 15 Corvette. Still got my manual C6, which I've had a lot of people reach out on this car, wanting me to finance it personally, which is, I'll do it, but it takes a bigger down payment. But you have to live close to me for in-house financing. I can't finance it to, you know, Washington or Virginia on in-house finance. I took delivery of this car yesterday. I'm actually driving it right now. If you guys watched the short I posted today, short video, reel, this was the Corvette I was driving. It's a 2008 Corvette, 47,000 miles. Got a little cruise. This is the Corvette we have coming in that I was trying to show you guys, a 2004 Corvette. It's that kind of maroonish color, red, magenta red or magnetic red, whatever it's called. Ford Thunderbird, 65 Mustang, couple Harleys, Jeep Wrangler. This one's actually sold. So let me go onto my website and take that one off. We sold that one yesterday. And yeah, yesterday was just a crazy day because we were filming a day in. It's not the video I'm posting tomorrow. So whenever I film a video, it takes about a week to get it edited and posted online. So this one I shot yesterday will be posted probably next week. But yeah, yesterday was definitely crazy. Got a lot of cool videos. I hope you guys enjoy it. The one coming out tomorrow I think is a really good video. So we'll see how that does. The last two videos I posted have not done very well. So we need to pick up the pace. What's up, Reggie? Oh, and before I forget, big congratulations to all of us here. We broke 5,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. So that's a really big accomplishment so far. This channel is growing pretty quick. It's actually the quickest growing channel besides Facebook. Facebook, we have over 20,000. But YouTube is a lot better for us. And I like YouTube much better, mainly because I can post a lot longer videos and do stuff like this with you, where we're live and can talk with you. But yeah, so we're on the road to 10,000. We want to get 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's going to be kind of hard, especially at the pace we're going. We need to pick it up. But what's up, Reggie? 65K for the Mustang. Yes. So let me edit this real quick. I'll show you that Mustang. That's not a regular Mustang. Hey, Dana, how you doing? So that Mustang is a rotisserie restoration. You could not go, if you were to try to make, if you had a Mustang and you tried to restore it, it would cost you about $100,000 to make it look like this one. Alright, so here's this Mustang. It's a 1965 factory AC, high horsepower motor, 4-barrel carburetor, factory rally pack, which is extremely rare, Borg-Warner 4-speed, power steering, convertible, and twilight turquoise, which is a very rare paint color. And it's a rotisserie restoration, meaning it is a nut and bolt restoration car. I mean, look how clean this is. You got the luggage rack, you got the tonneau cover here. I don't market this car very much, mainly because my dad is obsessed with it because it's so nice. And when we first bought the car, I had a guy offer my dad about $54,000 cash for it, and he turned it down. I mean, the whole car is brand new. Ice cold AC. And I think we have pictures of underneath the car here too. I mean, this car is just, it's a different kind of car. Hold on here. This isn't the best part. So you got a 4-barrel carburetor, all original. Here we go. Here's the best part. Look how clean this is. You can eat off this car. And right here is the whole restoration book. So this is a whole binder of start to finish on the restoration. They put the whole chassis, pretty much. The Fords are like a unibody deal, but whole chassis on rotisserie, sandblasted it, coated it. They did all the works to it. And it stays in our showroom. So it's not an average Mustang. And then I have a, yeah, no problem, Josue. Glad you got it out. You made it back to Austin. Good deal. Hope that Lexus works out to you. Josue here in chat, he called me earlier. He bought a Mustang GT500 from us about a year ago or so. And he called me saying he bought a car for his brother and needed help with the title work, and we helped him out. So we got this Jeep coming in. So we sold our pace car. And we're taking this 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee on trade-in. We get a 2020 Kia Soul. I'm surprised this car's still here, to be honest with you. I've had so many people look at this car, message me about the car. Nobody's pulled the trigger on it just yet. And then we got a little Toyota Corolla. But we sold quite a bit of cars. As far as like the important cars, we sold my 75 Corvette. We sold that. We sold my C4 Corvette. Sold the pace car. Then we sold a lot of regular cars. 18 Ford Escape, that Jeep, a Honda that I bought. So I bought a Honda for my realtor, a little cheap car, and we ended up selling it the other day. And we had a pretty busy week, actually. Very busy week. Got a stupid cat crying in here. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I hate cats. And this cat keeps meowing. It's always meowing. It's always crying. It's like Garfield. It's just a fat cat. And she's about to get in the camera and knock it. Just pick it up and take it. I really don't like cats. What did the pace car sell for? It sold for, well, it's what we sold it for and what we got. It's complicated because we took a trade-in, so it's not like we really got all the cash. But we sold it for $31,900 is what we sold it for. But I also had to take a trade-in I didn't really want. I mean, I would normally buy a 15 Jeep Grand Cherokee, but I don't really need one out of New York. And to pay that shipping on one. So, I don't know, it kind of depends how you play with the figures and stuff, but he bought it for $31,000. And then I bought quite a few Corvettes this week too, actually. So we got that 08 Corvette, that 04 Corvette. So the 08 we updated on my website tomorrow. I'm driving it right now. The 04 Corvette C5 should be coming in this week. Then I bought a 2007 convertible that is super nice. That is very, very nice. Blue color, 6-speed, 50-something thousand miles. That one's going to be a couple weeks so it gets here. Some personal stuff, but it's a done deal. Then I did make a deal on a 2000 model Corvette C5 with 38,000 miles. Yeah, it was a 2000 model with 38,000 miles on it. Oh, and the downside to all these is I'm loading my car, and this happened. I don't know why it is. I think silver is probably the most popular color in Corvette, silver or pewter, because I'm having like 4 silver Corvettes, which kind of sucks because you want them different colors. I got an 06 silver, my 08 silver, and then we got that 2000 model C5 is silver. So that's like 3 Corvettes silver right there. But that being said, I did speak to the guy on the C5, and I was paying a lot of money for the C5. He lives in, I forget where he lived, Maryland maybe? And he backed out of the deal. So this year has actually been kind of weird. It's usually you get people that back out of buying the car from you to where they come up and bug you about it, talk to you for hours, you make a deal, and then they never show up. It's never been to the point to where I make a deal with somebody buying their car, giving them money, and then they back out of it. But this past like 6 months has happened to me more than it has in the last year, which is really weird. I'm trying to give people money and they back out of it. But yeah, so I got him that C5 Corvette. He backed out of it. He was selling it because he was going to get hip surgery, and he was going to be down and out for the count for about a year, he thought. But apparently he talked to his doctors, and he said that the recovery is going to be a lot quicker. And he decided he did not want to sell the Corvette. He said it wasn't because of the money. It wasn't because of the money, because I offered them the most money out of everybody. And so yeah, he gets to keep his Corvette. He's gonna keep his Corvette. He's gonna get recovered quickly, so it's good for him. If you're watching this, I hope you a speedy recovery. Thank you for giving us a shout. I was looking forward to your Corvette, but I'm sure we'll make a deal on another one. Is Blaine still driving the Beamer? Yep, he's still driving the Beamer. And my dad would love to load the lot with C4s. He loves the C4 Corvettes. So you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of them, but they are a good car. My favorite ones are the convertibles and the C4s, though. They do look very beautiful. Coupes are nice as well, but I'd like to get a standard one. But they sell. They're just not the most popular one, and you got to price them right. And that C4 that I had, just the costs racked up so quickly in it. I mean, very quickly. I already told you guys what I paid for it. I paid $4,500 for the car, plus a dealer fee or auction fee, plus shipping. Then I got hit with an $1,100 repair bill, then an oil change, this and that. I had, when you total it all up, I had over $7 grand in the car. Just boom. That's how quick these repairs add up. It's crazy. And so then obviously there's not much margin on there because the C4s, they just don't bring that much more money. But I have a whole, that's the video coming out tomorrow. Okay, so that's the video coming out tomorrow. I'm not going to spoil too much more for you guys. That's the video coming out tomorrow. Do you guys ever get first gen Camaros? We have time to time. I just not a Camaro expert. And I see a 68 Camaro priced at $30,000. Then I see another 68 Camaro priced at $60,000. And they both look the same to me. And they're all SS's. So you can't even tell which is a real SS or not a clone or original. You can't tell. There's more SS's now than there were produced. But that was nice of you to buy that guy a set of tires that bought the C4. Yeah. It was nice, definitely. It kind of sucked on our end. But Morgan, he's a crazy dude, great guy. And he lives in Louisiana. Obviously, I'm in South Texas. Louisiana is about 6.5 hours where he lived from me. And I kept saying, like, you want to drive this car back to Louisiana? He's like, yeah, I want to drive it back. I said, that's kind of... I'm not saying you'll make it. It always makes me feel weird because, I drive these cars out. I get them serviced, but, they're 30-year-old cars, 35-year-old cars. Anything can happen on a 6.5 hour trip. And most people that own the cars don't drive them for 6.5 hours. They only get driven, 20, 30, 40 minutes tops. Nobody ever tests them that long. Owners, not just dealerships. And so it's always risky. I always recommend people to trailer them back or transport them back. But no, he is very adamant on driving it back. I was like, okay, that's cool. And I went out that same morning and looked at it, and I was like, man, these tires, they ain't going to make it back. Like, they were just so dry rotted. The front two tires were so dry rotted. It's like, there's no way. And I already had so much money in this car, like I just told you guys. And it's like, might as well bite the bullet. Sounds like we need to hire a full-time mechanic. That would be nice. That would definitely be nice. But they would they want to get paid a lot, as if they owned the shop. Yeah, don't take the shortcut through the Gulf of America. But yeah, so that's kind of what went on this past week. So I'm trying to remember. I'm getting all the days and videos confused. We got and it's in the video tomorrow. We got a bad check on a Corvette. That'll be in the video tomorrow. Let's see if I can give you guys a preview. Let's see. Because it wasn't working with me earlier. See if it will now.
We're kind of breaking even regardless. Well, unless he wins, I'll really be screwed. Alright.
Alright, cross your fingers. Let's hope this works. Alright. There's Morgan.
We're kind of breaking even regardless. Well, unless he wins, I'll really be screwed. Alright. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today is going to be a
That's pretty cool. I just figured out how to do this.
crazy one. You're going to want to watch all of it. We got a kid driving all the way in from Louisiana to try to buy this Corvette. I think I'm getting a check in the mail for my pace car, so cross your fingers on that one. And we may be seeing a Corvette that's been missing for a month. May show up today. So today is jam-packed. Take you guys along for the day. Make sure to hit that subscribe button because this is going to be one you don't want to miss.
And this is what I'm talking
guys,
about.
I'm in a bad predicament here. I don't really know what to do. You see I'm selling a car for $89.95. I have the kid driving in from Louisiana.
And I keep calling him a kid. I keep calling him a kid because when I talked to Morgan on the phone, he was so hyper, so energetic, and just real excited. And he's like, I watch you all the time. I watch you all the time. And I just thought he was younger. I thought he was like 18, 19, 20 years old. And I may look young, but I'll be 30 here in a couple months. And so I really thought he was just, about 20-year-old kid. So in the whole half of the video, I keep saying this kid. And then he shows up and the guy's like 33 years old. He's my age. So I wish I could edit all those kids out of it. But unfortunately I can't.
Right now to come in, look at this car and buy it, but we've already negotiated $7,800 or $8,000 on a coin flip. I don't have much profit left in this car. I've spent $1,100 on the brake system. I paid a lot for the car. And I still have to buy a caliper, which we're going to try to pull off a miracle. The caliper's loose on this side.
Oh yeah, I kept making a clicking sound too.
Caliper next expense, but I'm looking at the tires right now, and the tires are shot. The back two are brand new, but the front two.
You see, this whole sidewall was cracked.
Driving it back to Louisiana, I don't think these tires are going to hold up. I mean, same thing on this side.
Oh yeah, Itzy made that shirt, so that's our newest shirt. And that one's super cool. It's actually on our website. Not the website for sale, but it's on this one.
No, it's not.
It's not. Why not? Itzy's always behind.
I'm still deciding if I should change something.
You're not going to change anything. We all know that. Just put it online.
Yeah, I'll post it online today.
It's going to be online on our website, BobbyRmore.com soon.
Whole tire's dry rotted.
Yeah.
And I don't have it in my
So literally the whole tire was dry rotted.
profit margin to buy another set of tires for this. I really don't. Especially if he wins the coin flip. I'll break even on the dip.
And I didn't even tell my dad about the coin flip. And he doesn't like when I do that because I lose every coin flip there. So I almost never win a coin flip. So he hates when I do that.
So maybe. So I don't really know what to do. I got Jeremy on the phone right now. He's calling places, trying to buy some tires, trying to get the cheapest price possible. Just because it just would not be safe for this kid to drive it 6.5 hours back on this. He's gonna have a blowout.
Yeah, I do need a double-sided coin.
Is for him to call me up, crash in the car because he had a blowout, and it's something I could have stopped.
So there's your preview. I'm glad the video actually worked. But yeah, I should get a double-sided coin. Yeah, I don't know. It seems every time I pick something, I lose. But it makes for good videos, I guess. So you guys will be seeing a lot of shorts out of these. So again, thank all you guys for tuning in. I think we're around 24 to 30 people in here right now. I should probably start making some more posts about this, but I'm trying to get it consistent to where you guys know I come on every Sunday and every Wednesday morning. So live streams, we try to do it, or we do it every Sunday night. And then every Wednesday morning, we go to a dealer auction where I take you guys behind the scenes, where we bid on cars and potentially buy them. And if we don't buy any, at least you guys see some prices on stuff. So, yeah, so that video is coming out. And if you haven't noticed, and I say this a lot of the short form content, like the Reels or the YouTube Shorts, they're just taken out of these longer videos. So I post a YouTube video, like this one's going to be, I think it's like 34 minutes, 35 minutes. And then I try to find the best parts, and then I cut those down to about a minute or less, and then those are my Reels. So I try to do that. And who kind of figured that out, that's why I'm able to post so much every day. And it kind of confuses people because they kind of see things out of context. They don't see like exactly what I'm talking about. And you going to sleep, Pops? All right, guy, you take care. Have a good night. And yeah, it kind of takes things out of context. But it also confuses people because they don't know if it's real time, I guess, like that day that I made that video. So then it kind of gets people a little confused on the inventory I have in and out of here. But it is what it is. Or it kind of makes it confusing when I post a video of like to that same day and post it. People think it's like from a week ago. So I don't know. We'll figure it out as we get bigger and stuff. But I'll show you guys this. This one was really random. Wonder how I can get here. No, I kind of closed all of the deals that I had working for as far as people who reached out to sell me cars. I'm always looking for a couple of Corvettes. I did have a guy try to sell me a clone Roadrunner. I forget what year it was, but it was a clone. And didn't put a deal together on that one. But no, nothing too particular coming up. I do need to try to find some more Corvettes. Hopefully not silver. Oh, I did piss one guy off, but he was way out of whack on his cars too. Washington, D.C., will you be careful there, Pops? You be careful there. So, like I told you guys, I already have a lot of silver Corvettes either on my lot or coming in. So then a guy reached out to me saying that he had an 07 Corvette silver. And I said, man, I really don't need the car right now. I'll make you an offer on it, but it's going to be a little bit light because it's silver and I need another silver car, like I need a bullet in my head. And so I made him an offer on the car. He was like, no, this car's not worth nearly close to that. I was like, well, I'm pretty close. I'm a little light, but it's not like I'm far off. I was like, well, what do you think? It was an 07 with like 64,000 miles on it. I offered, and he lived in Washington or something, like somewhere all the way far away. And so I offered him like 15 something, I think 15 grand, 15.5 for the car. The car is worth about 17,000 wholesale. Okay, if that car ran through an auction, it'd be somewhere around 17 grand. And by the time I shipped it over here, I'd have 16.5 in it. So, like I said, I was just a little bit light on the car because it was silver. And anyways, he's like, no, you can't buy a car nowhere close to this. I said, well, really, man, I just bought this car, this car, this car. He's like, well, I just sold my 99 Corvette convertible for $25,000. I said, well, if you sold your C5 for $25,000, that's a base model convertible, then I need to give you all my cars to sell because you're an expert and I'm not. Because there's no possible way in any world I could get that much money for the cars. So I guess he thought his 07 was worth more than $25,000. So that's the kind of people I got to deal with pretty regularly. what do you think of the car I sent last week, red C5? You know, Reggie, I can never pull up the listing. I think when you sent it, I was able to see what it said, like in the little picture image. But I think I was signed into my business account, and whenever I can't go on Facebook Market on my business account, so I always have to keep switching back over. And I guess I never switched back over to my personal account and looked at it because I guess I just lost track of it. But I forget what year it was. 55,000 on a C5 Corvette's definitely not a bad deal. Definitely wouldn't be a buy for me though, because by the time I shipped it over here and everything, I mean, you can only get so much money for a C5 because then you start running into C6 territory. 97. Okay, yeah, then no. So 97 is like the cheapest one out of all the Corvettes. Technically the worst one out of the C5s. Pretty cool, first generation of them. But yeah, just not very sought after. 55,000 miles. It's probably a $10,000 car. All right, so let's see this one. So this car right there, this right here is my analytics on my YouTube channel. So did you guys ever see this video? I just took a big L on this truck right here. I post a lot of wins, but I'm also going to post losses. This guy brought this truck in for me to sell and consign it, and it was up here for going on 2 months, and it just had no traction on it. So unfortunately, I had to give him a call to come pick it up because I was not the guy for the job. I specialize in Corvettes, not big lifted trucks. Okay, so that video right there, I posted it on YouTube. You can see it's got 29,000 views on it. Made a whopping $4, but that's not the point of this. I posted this video, and I normally get, it says typical period range, typical views I get is between 600 to 900 views within like the first 3 hours. I'm at 95 views. Was at 26 forever, 62, 95, and it was just like, it was a really bad performing video, and I was literally about to delete it because it felt so bad that it got so few views, and then out of nowhere skyrocketed in views. So that goes to show you, don't ever delete things, just let them live on there. You never know what's gonna happen. This video just blew up out of nowhere, and it was a video I was really about to delete. So it's pretty cool. Do I ever overpay for MMR? I try not to, but sometimes I do. Yeah, if the car is nice enough. I'm buying one right now where I'm paying over MMR on an 07 Corvette, the blue one I'm just telling you about. I'm paying over MMR. Obviously, I want to try to buy them as under MMR as possible. And MMR is actually, it's not a tool to live by because it's an average. It doesn't take into account Z51, non-Z51. Well, Corvette, for example, because it's the same for every car, but most of you guys know what Corvette packages are. So you guys know there's a base Corvette, then 1LT, 2LT, 3LT. MMR will differentiate between those packages, but then it doesn't go into Z51, non-Z51, different RPO codes and that kind of stuff. Manual, automatic. It doesn't account for that kind of stuff. And also, it's 30 days behind. So it's the market for 30 days behind. It's not looking forward, and it's not the actual market in today's real time either. So, like for example, if an MMR on a car is 20,000, but I think next month those cars are not going to be popular, and everybody else agrees those cars are not going to be popular, you're going to start seeing cars sell 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 under MMR. And you're like, well, MMR is 20,000 and you're only offering me 15 or 13. And then you wait 45 days for MMR to reset. Now MMR is back at 15. It's just, and maybe the market's already taken back up on them because they got so cheap. So it's just it's a lagging model. But it does help you out. I mean, it's a good kind of tool. And you can see real-time transactions in there. But if you just live off MMR by itself. And for you, those of you guys that don't know what MMR is, it is a wholesale guide from an auction that takes averages of all the cars sold at auction, and that's it. Did that SL sell? Thank you for reminding me, Reggie. A guy kept calling me to buy it, so let me give him a call. I'll give him a call on stream, see if we can sell that SL.
Hello?
Hey, it's Bobby at Stingrayalley.
Hey, Bobby, how's it going, man?
How's it doing? How do you say your name? That's it. I've got no way how to pronounce your first name.
Zaphius.
Zaphius.
But I just go by Zai.
You go by Zai?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, yeah, as I was reading that deal, I said, there ain't no way now to say that. But,
Yeah, I get that.
but what's going on? You're looking at my AMG?
I am, yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about the car? How's it running?
Everything runs great. My dad had actually been driving this thing ever since we bought this car. He has not got out of it. He loves it that much. So it's actually at his house right now. I said you said you only drive Mercedes. Do you have a Mercedes right now?
Okay, so I've only had Mercedes. I was involved in an accident. So basically I'm getting my settlement check this week.
Really?
Yeah, I was an EMT for a while, and after the accident, I unfortunately couldn't. They totaled my old. I had an old C55 wagon.
Oh, okay. The old wagon. Those wagons are coming back in style.
Yeah, it was really rare. It was a 6-speed manual.
Okay, you don't see that at all.
Yeah. So, but
So
yeah, because my dad has a bunch of Mercedes. He has a Brabus, and
Okay.
yeah, he has a Wald. I don't know if you know what Wald is. It's a German company that does like high performance Mercedes.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I'm not much of a expert in those kind of cars. But I've seen videos about them online.
Yeah.
So this little Mercedes right here. You said you lived in California?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, well, I got no problem. We can get it shipped out there to you. And the best thing about buying from us in Texas, I don't have to charge you any sales tax. We can just get it shipped out to you, whatever price we agree upon. There's no extra taxes or nothing on it.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so obviously you
Tell
still.
my dad that.
Yeah.
I see you guys have Mercedes a lot.
Yeah, we go through a little bit different Mercedes here and there, mainly because my dad likes those import cars. I guess he likes having headaches, but I guess apparently you and your dad do too.
I have a Mercedes mechanic from. He actually used to live in Germany, so I got a little bit lucky.
Yeah, that's pretty lucky. Down here in South Texas, there's very few people that know to work on these cars.
Yeah, well, I mean, my brother used to live in Texas, and he told me you don't really see Mercedes out there a lot at all.
No, you see a lot of trucks.
Yeah.
But
so it's the supercharged V8, right?
Yeah, supercharged V8. It's the 5.4 liter, I believe.
Okay.
And it's got 90 something thousand miles. The miles are different because, like I said, my dad's been driving it.
Okay. Do you know what the miles are sitting at now?
The exact miles, no. It's somewhere in the probably around 97 and some change.
Okay, so it sounds like your dad's like me. I love to put miles on Mercedes.
Yeah, he does. He's got a Porsche that's got like 115,000 miles on it that he bought with like, I don't know, 70 or 80.
Nice. Yeah. Well, they're reliable until you just gotta service them. That's the biggest part. That's why so many people, and you gotta drive them.
Yeah. Yeah, you let them sit. You let them sit, they fall apart. But yeah, the only problem I can tell you about this Mercedes, and you saw it on my website, right? Or where'd you see it at?
It's not a salvage, is it?
No, it's not salvage.
Oh, what is it then?
But you saw all the photos on my website, right?
I did see the photos.
Okay.
I must have missed what was wrong.
No, you wouldn't be able to see it in the photos. That's what I'm asking. You see the top's down and top's up. The top obviously works, but one of the lines is pinched. So every time you try to move the top, it leaks hydraulic fluid.
It's just one of the lines?
Yeah, one of the lines. If it just like literally, if you try to move the top,
Yeah.
it will. You can see exactly where it's dripping from, and it drips right onto the passenger seat.
Is it drip or a spray?
It's no, it's a drip, but it's a steady drip, and you can see like exactly where it's coming out from. And I planned to take it to my one of my mechanics, but he just had like 3 of my cars in the shop, and he just got 2 of them back out to me. And I plan to take it over there. He thinks it's just a little pinch line, because it's literally just out of one spot, drips right on the passenger seat, and he says there's hydraulic lines that run through there that either bust or get pinched and cause that drip.
Yeah.
So that's the only pick on the car. The top works, but if you did try to use it, you're gonna have a decent amount of hydraulic fluid on your passenger seat.
Okay. Now let me ask you, Bobby. When are you looking? Are you still looking at getting that repaired?
It depends. I mean, if you want to buy it like that, I'm sure I could help you out on the price, or I could take care of it and keep it at the online price. I got no issue with that either way.
Okay. There's no. You're being honest with me, so I'm gonna be honest with you here. There's Bobby, honestly, that car is worth more than that.
Really?
Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. How, like I said, I see the Mercedes that you put up. Like I saw that little SLK that you had on there a couple of months ago.
Yeah, my little SOK. That was a whole story on that car.
Oh, what happened with that one?
I sold that one to a guy in New York and made a whole YouTube video about it. You may have seen it, and then he backed out last second and cost my transporter $1,000 because my transporter was supposed to go out there, and I put it sold and turned down like a couple of deals, and I ended up having to send that one to auction because everybody kept thinking it was sold and wondering why I got it back.
Wow. Well, let me tell you, Bobby, I'm not going to do that to you.
Well, I appreciate that.
So I have a meeting with my lawyer tomorrow. I don't know if you know how settlements work, but the check is in. I'm just waiting for, it takes 2 to 3 days to clear.
Okay.
And the check came in on Friday.
Okay.
So, is there any way I could, when that check comes in, maybe I could send you $8,000 up front to hold it for me, and I can come look at it?
Yeah, I got no problem with that. You want to fly in and come look at it?
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
but I am a serious buyer. Like I said, I'm very young, but I know a lot about Mercedes. I'm only 23.
Yeah, man, you're making me sound like I feel old, man. We're almost the same age. Not really though. I'm coming up on 30. Well, that's good for you. So I mean, I'm not going to change the price on you or anything, but what do these things sell for?
So 90. You said it's at like 97,000 miles
Yeah.
now. If you were to just fix that little top problem, you could get 25, 27 all day for that car.
Really? That's wild.
They're very rare.
I had no clue. No clue.
Especially with that engine, the M113K. Those are very reliable engines.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I appreciate you being honest with me, and I'm not going to change my price 1 cent for you. You can have it for that. I guess
Okay.
I got a decent buy on it, I guess, and I'm in it right. You know, I ain't robbing anybody, obviously, at that price, but we're making a little bit of money. We're making a little bit of money on it, and I'm cool with that.
Okay. So it's 14, right?
Yes,
14.
14,995. I think it's online for.
Okay, so 15.
Yeah.
So how much would you want? Say your mechanic were to fix that little top thing.
Mm-hmm.
How much would you want for it with that?
I got no problem getting him to look at. The problem I have with him doing it is that I just don't know how long he'll take. He's a little bit slow.
Okay, well, Bobby, what if I were to, like I said, I'm legit. What if I were to send you a significant portion, maybe like 8 or 9 grand, maybe even 10 grand, and then I were to just wait on your guy to fix it, and then when it's done, I could just send you the rest.
That works with me. I got no problem with that.
I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait.
I got no problem with that if you want to do that.
Okay. Well, that sounds perfect, Bob. It was great meeting you, man.
Yeah, no, it's great meeting you, and I appreciate you watching the videos all the way from California. And so that's just awesome. And like I said, I'll hook you up on the deal. We'll keep it at this price right here. I won't bump you anything. Now, I don't think the repair on this is going to be very much at all. But if it does get a little bit too crazy on me, I'll let you know and see what we can do from there. But he says it should just be a little line.
Okay, so, even if it took till the end of the month, that would be fine.
Okay.
Because I've got, I own a couple businesses and I got a couple things going on this month. I got a cruise coming up.
Oh man, cruise business. You're a regular old entrepreneur. What's your Instagram? You probably got girls on there and everything.
My Instagram is, give me a second, and my business Instagram is Black Cat Clothing Company. The K, or the C for cat is a K.
Black
so
Cat.
blackcatclothing.co.
Clothing.co. Awesome, man. I'll go look you up once we get off the stream, and I'll go find your deal and I'll go get you with the follow.
I would like to meet you, Bobby.
Yeah, well, you said you want to fly down here. You fly down here. We'll make a YouTube video.
Okay.
If not, we do sell. We can help you get shipping all the way to your doorstep if you didn't want to take that flight down here. But I'd love to meet you too.
Okay, because I'm looking to maybe you could show me around Texas for a day. I'm trying to do a little bit of traveling with this money.
Oh, well, awesome. I got no problem with that, man. So let's I guess tomorrow or when you say you're gonna get your first chunk.
It'll be this week.
This week? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my meeting tomorrow though with my lawyer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what you said.
So I'll be finding out exactly if it's gonna be tomorrow or the next day when it gets deposited. But like I said, I'll just send you half and then I'll wait on it to be as it should, and then I'll send you the rest.
That sounds like a plan to me, my friend.
Okay, sounds good, Bobby. Thank you.
Hey, no worries. And again, thank you for supporting our channel, man. It means a lot to us. And thank you for just even taking a look all the way across the country. I know you could buy a car anywhere, but you're thinking about doing it with us. So this is my personal cell phone number. So you just send me a text message or I'll text you, and we'll just get together here in a couple of days.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, you take care.
All right, you too.
Bye. All right, guys. What do you think he does? Is he pulling the trigger, or is he jerking me around? What do you guys think he's doing? Is he pulling my leg, or is he going to pull through on this Mercedes? Money's burning a hole in his pocket. I don't trust him. I don't know. I get so many phone calls. You never know. You never know what to believe. You never know what to believe. You always gotta hope for the best. When you're in sales, though, you gotta hope for the best. Hopefully, he's telling the truth, and hopefully, we can close a deal on it. But that would be awesome. And he says these things are worth $25,000. I don't know. If I am, I'm $10,000 underpriced, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, exactly. Francisco, what's going on, my friend? Thank all you guys for tuning in. Al, Volkswagen Planet, as always. Yeah, so Volkswagen Planet works at a car dealership. He hears a lot of this stuff. But, I mean, he sounded like he knew his stuff. And let's go look up his Instagram. Let's go see what he said. He had a couple of businesses. That's why I typed it in the chat so I could figure it back out. We're gonna go look up his Instagram. I don't think this is it. Because he said it had like a K in it, right? Black cat clothing. That doesn't look like it would be his business. I don't know, I can't find it. He might have been lying. Who knows? Who knows? You never know. But yeah, like Marcelia says, you still got to follow up with him. And who said something about this? Blah, blah, blah. He said some says you like these sales calls like George. And George, I think George does a lot of that on his live streams too. You guys watch him, George Saliba, pretty good channel. He was playing Slim Life. Might be yanking up. Sorry, catching up all these comments. You're getting a big check from the prince. All right, let's see. I'm gonna see if he follows us on our Instagram. Let's see. And yeah, that makes me feel a little old because, you know, in my head, I think I'm still pretty young, and then, you know, 20-something-year-old kids, you know, say, yeah, I'm a little bit younger. I was like, man, we're like the same age. And now we're not. We're about a decade apart. So, guess I'm getting up there, guys. Catching up to y'all. Did you sell your Corvette pace car yet? Watch tomorrow's video and find out. But short answer, yes. But that video is coming out tomorrow. We're posting a whole YouTube video tomorrow about that. Is he the one that always asks, does it have cats? Yes. Cats or dogs? Cats or dogs? Cats or dogs? Just checked with my co-pilot, can't find his site. Yeah, I'm looking right now. Let's see. Black, unless like, I mean, I can't replay this video because we're doing it live. But I can't see it on our deal either. But I'll text him later. We'll follow it up with him. Sounded pretty serious. You never know. Like I said, you never know. So it may go through. I'll keep you guys updated on it. If he flies down here, hey, that'd be a good YouTube video. That'd be pretty cool. Kind of like the one I'm posting tomorrow with Morgan. He drove all the way down from Louisiana to see the car in person and make a YouTube video. It's on the dark web. But I guess we're not having any luck finding it. So you guys were asking about that AMG Mercedes, and we just happened. So thank you for reminding me, Reggie. Shout out to Reggie for reminding me to call that guy. So when people use our website to find our numbers and stuff. Good night, Pete. You take care. I'm still looking for a chrome bumper Corvette for you, Pete. When people call the dealership through my website, it records the phone call, or I get notified whenever somebody calls. And obviously, in Texas, we can't work on Sundays. We can't work on Sundays. It's a weird law. I know some of y'all in y'all states, car dealerships can be open on Sunday. But here in Texas, you can't. So I got a lot of messages or notifications saying the phone kept ringing, and it was him. And so I texted him earlier today. He's like, oh, I'm interested in that Mercedes. And I was supposed to call him, and I totally forgot. Chris Hartman, XRP. I don't know. I'm not part of the XRP army anymore. I'm not part of XRP army. I had a ton of XRP for the last 5 years. A lot of you guys know that. I've said it quite a few times. But I sold it all at $2.50. Sold it all at $2.50. And I had a lot. I had a decent amount. But I was also down for a long time. I don't know. I think I had like 9,000, 10,000 tokens. XRP coins. And I was just down about 80% forever. Then the market picked up a lot and I sold it. And anybody that's holding crypto, take this with a grain of salt. I'm a fortune teller. I got a crystal ball here. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be peaking out pretty soon. So be ready to sell your stuff here in the next couple of months. But don't take any advice from me because I could be semi-retarded. I don't know. But I'm going to be ready to unload my stuff here in a few months. EBT army here. But so you guys are staying up late. You guys are staying up late. You guys don't have bedtimes. What is it? It's 9 o'clock here. What time is it at where y'all are at? Well, some of y'all like a few hours behind. But people in the Northeast, you know what's weird? Most people that watch my channel, they all live in the Northeast. Exactly. Like him, 10 p.m. A lot of people are just, I mean, it's kind of late if you're in the Northeast. But most of our subscribers and followers are up there. And then we got Reggie at 7 o'clock. He lives all the way in the West. Gold. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. That's why you gotta have a golden Rolex. You're off tomorrow. That's why you're up late. Yeah. It's 5 p.m. somewhere, he said. Yeah, the sun's still up where you're at. That's crazy. Yeah, my dad's watching the live stream, I think, at his house. Dad, it's not time to go to work yet. It's nighttime. When was it? I think Friday night after work, he went to his house. It was a long day. Went to the house, I guess fell directly asleep. Woke up, thought it was the morning time, got dressed, and it was heading for work, and it was only 10 o'clock at night. And he had everybody all confused why he was trying to go to work at nighttime. A rocking hillbilly, he said he voted for Kamala so he doesn't get up till 2 p.m. Dad, if you're watching on your TV, they're saying hi. You should probably be able to see it on their screen. He's not here with me, but he is probably watching on his TV. I showed, so for any of you guys, like I told you at the beginning, Joe, if you go to Rocking Hillbilly's channel, he posts a lot of singing videos, and he's got one where he did a celebrity endorsement, and I showed my dad, and he loved it. He was laughing. He really enjoyed it. But what, you guys got any big plans this week? My week is actually, for the first time in a while, kind of empty. We kind of cleared out a lot of things. Got all the checks that we needed in. We're kind of a good spot. We're going into August, which is a very, very usually busy month for us. We've already knocked out 3 yesterday, like I said. And we've actually had a record year this year, guys. And I'm going to make a YouTube video about this, but we got a record year. So last year was probably one of our best years in a very, very long time. For you guys know, we got Stingray Alley, Get Smart Auto, 2 completely different dealerships. But for Stingray Alley side, which is the Corvette sports cars, most of the stuff you guys like, last year was a record year that's been for a very long time. And this year, we have literally almost surpassed what we did last year, just this year alone. And we still got 5 months left. So we're doing excellent. And it's really, I got to boil it all down to YouTube. I think YouTube has grown our business exponentially, and we're just getting started. So that's the cool thing about it. And that's why I'm trying to buy a lot of these cars a lot more quickly from you guys, so we can get them in, get more content. Even if I have to overpay for a little bit of stuff, it's still getting some good content with it. And yeah, it's growing. Units or profits, it's both. Both. We are about even. As far as units go, I think we're about literally 2 units less than what we sold for all of last year already, and probably about the same profit, if not more. How is the Smart Auto doing this month? So Get Smart Auto, yeah, thank you guys for the congratulations. So Get Smart Auto is doing okay. It's not, I think we, well, I say that, we had a repo come in yesterday. It's just, we haven't really been focusing too much on that side the last couple of months. We have a decent amount of accounts that have a good outstanding balance on them. And the price of cars has gotten so expensive, the in-house finance. So like the average down payment we get is about $1,500. Okay, so if you go to the auction and buy a $9,000 car, here's a better example. You want to sell 10 cars a month on Buy Here, Pay Here. Your average cost is going to be $7,500 per car. That's $75,000 you got to put on accounts that you're going to have in the cars. You're going to get $1,500 down. About $500 to $600 that's going to be sales tax. So say $1,000 down. You sell 10. That's $7,000 minus 75. You're 60-something thousand in the hole every month. And you do that for 10 months. That's $600,000 in the hole after 10 months of not profit, of negative money. Until a certain point in time, they pay you back. And that's just 10 cars, okay? So it's just kind of very expensive business, and then all the repos hit you. So we're still moving some. We sold one yesterday, Get Smart Car. I think we have, I'm on my website right now. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 Get Smart cars on my website. We probably got maybe 2 more that are not on my website. That's actually the lowest amount of Get Smart Auto cars we've had in a long time. So I don't know. I leave that part up to my dad, whether he wants to buy those kind of cars. I don't buy those kind of cars. My dad does, because that's his and his other business partners' business, and I don't know what they plan to do with it or what they want to do. So I just leave that up to them. They buy them, I sell them. You got to do a family auto mart video. Your business will go nuts. Let's see. You will have 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. I really hope we do. If not, we'll still be here grinding along. But I think we may be able to hit it. The downside is, and I told you guys at the beginning of the video, is when we get super jam-packed, Etsy records 99.9% of all of our YouTube videos. Almost 100. But if we get super busy, she's not able to record. So there's a lot of stuff that gets left out. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't get recorded or gets recorded bad because she's in a rush. So it'd be a lot easier if we had somebody there to just record and kind of capture everything and let her do, because she's doing a lot of jobs at one time, and so it slows everything up. So like yesterday, a lot of the sales should have been done quicker, but they couldn't have been done quicker because she's recording me and she couldn't be helping out the back end. So I don't know. I got to try to see how we can keep pushing YouTube stronger without messing up the day-to-day stuff that needs to get done. How do you see AI in your business going forward? I use AI a lot, actually. And I can't even tell you how much it's going to help the business, because I can't even comprehend much of what AI can do already. But I use AI to do a lot of market research. I use AI to research cars, that find them listed for sale for anywhere. I use AI to write a lot of descriptions for the cars or give me specific details about specs. When it comes to mechanic work, and this, I think AI is going to put a lot of people out of business if they don't adapt to it, to be honest with you. Because I can have a car that's like making a sound or it's running this way and say, hey, I use Grok, which is X's AI. Hey Grok, I have a car right here. It's a 2015 Corvette. It's making a squealing sound out of this deal. I've already replaced this. What do you think it could be? And then it thinks for a few minutes, and then it narrows it down, and boom, magically, it knows what it did. It fixes it. We have to do a live stream together. We can figure it out. When you get 100,000 subscribers, I'll be your cameraman. I think when we get 100,000 subscribers, I think I may be able to afford a cameraman. So Anthony, the guy that does some of my videos, so Anthony just happened to be at the dealership yesterday because he shoots like 4 videos for me, like short form content videos every week. And we were so busy, I said, hey, here Anthony, you're going to start recording parts of my YouTube video. So I gave him my camera. He started recording some stuff for me while Itzy was busy. But yeah, she is a machine. But yeah, so this year's been great, and really is, and it's not really a good time to be in the car business either. So it's actually, there's a lot of dealerships going out of business. There's a lot of dealerships failing. We're just been really blessed that we've had guys like you and a lot of our other subscribers that support us. Even if you guys don't buy a car, you watch it, you like it, you share it. It helps us out a lot. So we've been really blessed on that end, where a lot of people are not adapting to this kind of new kind of era, and so they're just getting really left behind. And so yeah, it kind of sucks for them, but we appreciate all your guys' support very much. Anything good showing up this week for inventory? So I got my 04 Corvette coming in this week, so that C5's coming in. I should be having, it's not really cool, but hopefully that Jeep that I took on trade-in on the pace car is coming in. It should have been in, but you know, I tell you guys all the time that transportation is the worst nightmare for me, especially when buying cars out of state, because they take forever. Well, on this pace car deal, I sold John this pace car. He's trading in a Jeep. I ordered transportation for our cars that same day. And then like 30 minutes later, John's wife's calling me, Bobby, and she was freaking out. I can't release the vehicle right now. We haven't taken our stuff out of there. We can't, like, it's not ready. I'm not even home. I said, what do you mean? She said, I've already had a transporter call me saying he's here and going to be here in about 10 minutes to pick up the car. I said, that's got to be the world record quickest transporter ever. I just ordered it 30 minutes ago and this guy's ready to pick it up. So unfortunately we had to cancel it because she had no clue, and I don't blame her because I was expecting it to be accepted like in a day or two. So we had to cancel that. I had to reorder another one, so who knows when that one's going to get here. But yeah, that's really kind of it, besides some of the cars in the shop that we have, but it's nothing cool. I do have that 07 coming in, but that's not coming in until a couple of weeks. But that 07 is really nice. Do you ever sell an Acura NSX? I do like those cars. I've never come across one at an auction. And even if I did, I don't know if I had the cojones to buy one. They get up there in price and not a car I'm an expert in. But those are really nice cars. But I think this week's mainly going to be to make sure all my cars are on my website, make sure everything's up to date, kind of get all the descriptions in there, get a lot of YouTube videos edited, and then focus on getting more sports cars in here. That's what this week's going to be about, is getting more sports cars in here. And it's kind of hard to... We're at a weird point because we're getting a lot of calls and a lot of business, which is great. But for example, we sold 2 Corvettes and then I bought 3 Corvettes. So our bank account isn't really growing. It's actually shrinking because I sell 2 and then we're buying 3. We sell 3, then we buy 5. And the cars are getting more and more expensive because I'm buying nicer and nicer stuff. So the lot is looking good. The inventory is looking good. But the bank accounts are not looking good because as soon as we sell one, we, boom, buy another one. And then I also don't want to go crazy and buy a whole bunch because, in my opinion, I'm pretty sure housing market's going to fall. Pretty sure stocks are going to fall. This and that. Which doesn't really affect the car market that much. But like when you get into toys, which is what we specialize in, if somebody takes a big old loss in the stock market or they just lost a lot of money on their house, they're going to want to take the money out of their toys to kind of feel safer. So then that means they're going to go sell them, quick sell if enough people happens to that. So that's the only thing kind of risky about it. So I don't want to go full tilt and empty the whole coffers into buying cars right now. Yeah, I think the next couple months will be pretty rough for cars too, especially high-end cars. Luckily, we deal in a lot of our average cars about under 30,000 for sure. Most of our cars are under 20,000, but when it comes to the Corvettes, 20, 30 grand is what the sweet spot is. I worked for an RV dealer once. I had to call people bidding on eBay. It was harder than trying to sell prepaid. But yeah, Reggie, we are moving some cars, so that's really good. And we're getting really nice inventory too. You know, I did have a guy message me. I don't know if it was a scam or not, because he never sent me the VIN number. But I had a guy reach out on Facebook earlier this week. He had by far the highest mileage Corvette I've ever seen. C8. He had a 2020 C8 with like 120,000 miles. And base model 1LT. Like literally the worst Corvette you could buy, like package, because base model 2020 first year. And then like 120,000 miles. It's like, well, send me the VIN and how much do you want for it? And he never responded. No, we don't have a floor plan. We own all of our cars. Yeah, we don't have a floor plan. But yeah, other than that, that's kind of it. I'm surprised at this little. Thank you. I'm surprised this little Jeep hasn't moved. This is a nice Jeep. And so what's also weird. Oh, this isn't my website. This is behind my website. And it's always like that in the summertime, as everybody's a little bit broker. Is that the buy here, pay here cars like this, they don't move that much until this month. But I'm surprised this one hasn't moved. We live in a beach town. It's a very nice Jeep. I really haven't had that many people reach out to me on it. And I think it's priced fairly decent. We've got a lift kit on it, winch. Miles are decent. It's under 15,000 or right at 15,000. And we offer financing on it. So, but nobody's really reached out on it, which is kind of weird. But that's about it. Any questions you guys have or anything like that? Yeah, that's what I need. I need to go buy a whole bunch of those rubber ducks and throw them in that Jeep. That's what it needs. I don't know why they do that. All those Jeep owners, they always have rubber ducks in them. But yeah, if you guys don't have any more questions, we'll probably end the live stream because it's about 9:30 here. I got to get some dinner. Me and Itzy ate at a new restaurant earlier today, and it's hard to really mess up chicken wings, but these were like some of the worst wings. It's a chicken wing place. Worst chicken wings I've ever eaten in my life. I ordered 10, ate 2 of them, and then said no, we're good. So we haven't really eaten nothing today. But make sure to go check out our YouTube video coming out tomorrow. It's really nice, in my opinion, because I made it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. But appreciate it so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for all your support. It really means a lot to us. So y'all take care. You have a good night. And catch you guys. We're going live Wednesday. Wednesday will we be going live again for the dealer auction. So probably about 10 a.m. we'll go live again Wednesday morning. Central time. I don't know what time that is for y'all, but Central, 10 a.m. we'll go live again Wednesday. Y'all take care. Thank you guys so much.